Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Digimon World 1. Now I'm gonna have to hit the start button, otherwise it immediately launches into a intro cutscene. Anyway, I played this game when I was a kid, enjoyed it thoroughly. I've never beaten it, but I'm kind of having a weird, like, burnout day, and so I figured, screw it, let's just play Digimon World 1. Let's go back to some old games that I loved dearly when I was younger. I'll talk more about getting into this one and why I want to play some old games. But first, this is a new game. I should mention I'm emulating this. I have the physical game. I have a PS2 to play it on. The problem is my disc is scratched. I don't know, just it's old. Picked up a scratch somewhere. And so half the time when I do a screen transition, it just straight up freezes on me. I got my fingers crossed that Namco Bandai will someday do like an HD re-release or even just a re-release of this so I can play it like officially or recorded it officially. But this is what I got for now. Anyway, record new adventure, dive in. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm Digimon. Tell me about yourself. Do you have a Digivice? Yes. I see. Next question. Which do you like better, day or night? If I remember right, these actually like determine what your starting Digimon is. I don't know, I'm a night guy. Alright, what's your name? Oh, these sound effects are sending me. Wabo, right? Yep. What's your Digimon's name? Oh no. I have to name my dog? That's a problem. It's like, do I just immediately call it Doggo? No, I shouldn't. What's a good name for Digimon, man? The problem is, like, in this one, your Digimon changes constantly. So it's like, what do you name it? I don't know. It's not going to be the same Digimon, like, an hour from now. Oh, no. Well, I'm a little disappointed that I can't go further than Hench. Oh, why does it take off both? I was kind of hoping to call it Henchmon or something, but I guess we're just calling our Digimon Hench. It's the best I got. Hench, right? Yeah, Hench. Yeah, so I wouldn't even be able to do Minion. That's unfortunate. Alright, whatever. Good name! No, it's not. That's all the questions I have. See you later! Man, PS1, like, pre-gen cutscenes were something else entirely. Absolutely atrocious to look at. Well, like, there was something charming about them. We don't really know what we're doing, this is the best we can possibly do. You know, this is, like, early days 3D, back before, like, anybody had much expertise in it. Half the time, the, like, programs to do the 3D modeling and even like the engines were all coded specifically for the games, at least in a lot of cases. Home late tonight, there's pudding in the fridge. Have it as a snack. I love it how the kid has a metal Mamemon for a backpack. Or actually it's just a Mamemon backpack. I don't remember why this asks if you have a Digivice or not. Maybe it was just to get kids to buy the Digivice thing.
It's Digimon.
I technically have mine somewhere.
He's saying something.
Not gonna lie, as a kid, I wanted this to happen to me so bad. Still do. Like, it'd be honestly kind of sick. I think the only problem is, like, I'd want to bring my wife with me. But that would be even cooler, frankly. Just like, hey, put the real world aside for a while. Go have an adventure. Just don't get eaten by a Kunemon or something. Oh, this music. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like music matches sometimes. Like, Ostensibly, there's a lot of better music nowadays. Oh, looks like I start with a Gabumon. He arrived! It worked! We've kidnapped the child! A human, just like you said, Gigi. Shh, he's getting up. Huh? Where am I? Welcome to the Digimon World. What? Yikes! What's the matter? Who are you guys? These are Digimon. What? Huh? I thought you knew about Digimon. I got this. Oh, I got it. This is a dream. It's not a dream. Hey, wait, you're Togemon. This is a realistic dream. Wabo, this isn't a dream, but it's not real either. What are you talking about? Who are you? I'm Digimon. I don't know of any Digimon by that name. That's because I suck in battle. Anyway, there are more Digimon than you know of in this Digimon world. Digimon World? This world is not a dream, nor is it real. It is our world. Gee, looks too real to be a dream. Look behind you, you'll see what I mean. What? Is this Hench? I remember now, I got sucked into that Digimon keychain. That's right. Why am I here? Come to my house, I'll explain. I invited you here to save us. Save you from what? We're in File City. It's the center of File Island. A city here? Well, it was a city. There used to be all kinds of Digimon who lived here. Digimon started to lose heart and moved out of the city. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm not sure what caused it. Digimon started losing their speaking skills. Some of them still talk, but they forgot that they all forgot they lived here. That's what you meant by losing heart. It's dangerous if we do nothing. Why me? You are good at raising Digimon, right? I'm good at it, alright. Don't you realize that you're speaking Digimon? Huh? No way, I'm speaking plain old English. To us, it sounds like Digimon. That's right. In this world, your love for Digimon will give you strength. Thanks. That's why I chose you. You can rally all of the Digimon on the island. What? Huh. You can count on me. All right. Thanks. You're our only hope. Where do I start? Take Hench and explore the island. Find the cause of this danger and get Digimon to come back. Let's go, Hench. Wait, I haven't finished yet. It's fine. We're fine. No, we're not. I remember getting my ass kicked in this game. Okay, we're gonna go back in. And save? Because I think this is how you save. Is it with him? I'm back and I'm planning to rebuild File City with the help from Hench. I want to build shops that are useful to you in Hench. You should explore native forest just outside the city. Okay, which is the one that lets me save? Oh, we got a lot of items. So press triangle. Yeah. So we've got some recovery, some meat, some magic points, cures, coma plus wreck? I forget what wreck. Oh, recover half HP. Okay. We can also see what Digimon I have. So I have Gabumon. It's special fight. I don't know, man. Active groggy. Age 0, weight 15. I think if you pick day or night, if you pick day, you get an Agumon. If you pick night, you get a Gabumon. I generally prefer Gabumon. I don't know why. I think Agumon is a great Digimon, but I also feel like it's maybe gets too much limelight. I think Gabumon gets that much less. I'm just trying to remember all of the different things to interact with. Interestingly enough, I think the main character for this is actually like one of the side characters in Digimon World Next Order. I'll tell you about a Digimon's life. When it gets hungry, he'll tell you. He needs to go potty, make sure he does it in the toilet. Digimon gets sleepy and needs sleep, but you have to make him sleep. Don't try to keep him up for too long. He may get tired, sick, or just gets upset. He's kind of delicate. Since Digimon are wild creatures, you should praise or scold them. Whatever you do, pay attention to what your Digimon's doing. I forgot there was this dude in the back. Poyomon, my name is Poyomon. Gigi told me that Hench would be digivolving. Takes 6 hours from baby to in-training Digimon. Only takes 1 day to go to rookie. The next stage in champion takes about 3 days. How long to the next stage? I forgot. Takes even longer. Weight parameters and care mistakes affect Digivolution. Not sure on details, so I'll ask Gigi next time. They're actually better at tutorializing this game than I remember. So is this where I save? I'm Kunemon. Why don't you rest your... Okay, so this recovers HP, MP, and lowers tiredness. I don't want to rest, though. I just wanted to save. I think this is the battle thing. That's... Oh, the save machine for memory card battle data. I think that's for the battle mode, which I don't remember how that works exactly. Well, it's fine. I think this also just like regularly autosaves. I'm using, oh, what is this emulator? It is, my brain is just passing on me. Oh, we probably shouldn't just like have this running simultaneously. Yeah, Duck Station, actually. I was originally going to use PSXE, but it wasn't working for me that well, so I just went with this one instead. Okay, does the meat farm have meat for me? Should. Would you like some meat? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. This is a meat farm. We grow meat for everyone. You grow meat on a farm? Yeah, what's wrong? Nothing. It's alright. Please continue. Gigi and I decided to give you 3 pieces of meat a day, Wabbo. So here's today's meat. Got 3 pieces of meat. Alright, there we go. There's all sorts of things to go explore, but we have to get access to it. So if you saw me play Anode Heart recently, or Digimon World Next Order, it follows very much kind of the same general core gameplay loop. Go out, try and recruit new townspeople, effectively. Add them to your roster, they give you extra, like, training facilities, shops, and so on and so forth. This is the gym. This is where my Digimon gets stronger. I don't remember what bonus try means. But yeah, so I can effectively have him, like, push boulders, and his HP will go up. I don't remember if this stops, or if I just, like, have him do it and then I immediately stop. So that's how we get more HP. This is how we get extra, like, striking power. So striking tree per practice boosts offensive power and speed. Yeah, I don't remember what bonus try does. But, so, grindy as it is, you can actually come out here with your Digimon and have them, like, train at the gym, increase their stats and battle capabilities. They can also learn new moves and other things. He's still hungry? Boy. Dude might need to go to the bathroom, to be honest. If I remember right, I've had some emergency... Whoa. I don't want to say I've had some, like, emergency situations where they get hungry, need to eat, I feed them a couple of times, and they're like, I'm immediately going to shit myself. And it's like, oh no. The problem with that, I mean, 1, gross. 2, if you let them shit themselves too much, they turn into a bad Digimon, and you do not want that. Wow. Huh? Ah. What now? Okay, let's fight. Well, this might be a mistake. I don't remember the, Agumon being easy. And I do not have much to do. That is one of the kind of downsides on this, is Digimon World 1 doesn't really have much of a combat system, at least not combat mechanics. Ultimately it is... How do I don't think I can do anything. I think this is just the tutorial fight. Because I don't think I can even do the runaway command. And that's fine. I don't need to. I'm gonna win just through pure stats. Probably. But yeah, so the combat system for Digimon World 1 is literally just watching your Digimon do a thing. You can eventually kind of tell it different tactics, and there's like a finishing move you can pull off. But at least early on, you very much are just letting it go and do whatever. And just hope that it'll actually fight well, which can get tricky. I lost! Rats! I should invite him back to the city. Excuse me, could you come to the city? What? City? You mean that old place? Well, oh, okay, I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. I don't remember if you get a Gabumon if you started with Agumon, or if it's always Agumon. Alright, pays to try. I'll keep asking. Okay, yep. So we immediately have to go rush for a bathroom. Luckily, I think I remember where it is. We'll see. Yeah, I know some people who bounced off of the combat system on this game, you know, said it was just kind of boring, but there's something kind of charming about it. It's very Digimon. You know, I've played every other Digimon game in existence at this point. With a couple of exceptions, I don't think I've played, like, Rumble. But I don't really consider Rumble to be, like, Digimon in the same way. Let's see. It's specifically that area transition that would freeze for me frequently. And that was a bit tricky. But, I don't know, like, at least to go back to, like, the old Digimon TV show, having the kids just hang off by the side and just, you know, yell encouragement, but not really being able to do anything to control the fight. It feels very authentic to have that be in the game. It's just also, yeah, I could see a lot of people bouncing on that because you really do just watch it happen. Okay, so I looked up bonus try. I'd completely forgotten about this. So bonus try is you get slot machines and you have to try and line things up. If you succeed, you get a big multiplier. I'm terrible at slots, so let's not. I don't actually know what I want to train on this guy. It feels like at least a couple levels in HP is probably a good thing. Especially because it's a stat I can raise kind of quickly here. But let's go back to adventuring. He's still hungry. We only have so much meat to pass around. Well, let's go see if I can get some mushrooms. So now that we've cleared Agumon, there should be critters in here. And I think drops. Yep. This is my territory. So this game effectively has a bunch of recolored Digimon that cannot be recruited. Ooh, we're hurt. So this is a Madoki Betamon, or something like that. Ooh. Kind of wasteful to use this here. I probably should have just gone to rest. But yeah, the... if it has like a... something... like... I guess a prefix before the... Wow! Prefix before the regular name of the creature, of the Digimon, it will specifically, not be recruitable. It's just like a totally random, monster that you can only fight for, you know, stats and items. Random encounter, more or less. That sucker hurt, though. I was not expecting it to hit me for, you know, a couple hundred per hit. This is why going to the gym is probably good. Gabumon was injured. Well, that's not fun. I'm gonna look around. Sometimes there's like a mushroom in here. There it is. And we can go back to the town. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what happens when you get injured. Usually, I think there's like an item you can give them, but getting injured this early sucks because we don't have, like, anything we can do about that. I'm just gonna have to, like, pause to look things up regularly. Because, yeah, we don't have the shopkeeper, we don't have medicine. Let's see, broken bridge. I think Kunemon actually gives me hints on, like, where I can go and do other things. Which is useful. I guess we're gonna just go recover. Because, yeah, what else am I going to be able to do? Train, I suppose. If I remember right, doesn't an injury also make training worse? Maybe. Oof. I might just be, like, well on my way to just having a very bad time here. So I think this is what Agumon does. But no, I guess no matter what, you'd run into an Agumon there. Because the Agumon is the item keeper, so he will store items for us. But we have no items to store, and I don't think he has anything on him. I'll check to see if I randomly have a bandage. I don't think I do. Oh, we do. Okay. And then I guess I'm just gonna go train because the alternative is getting injured again. We like until we get, I think it's Wormmon or something. Until we get Wormmon, we have no like no shopping, no ability to buy things. Which means, yeah, no bandages, nothing useful of that sort. I'm sure there's probably, like, a good way of doing this. Let's get stuck on that Koromon. How do I remember all these Digimon names? Like, I'm terrible at real human names, but usernames and Digimon names, and Pokemon games, I'm, like, really good at pulling those out. Okay, and I think it's bedtime. Or hungry time. Which is rough because, yeah, we've gone through 6 meat today and we only get 3 tomorrow. Eventually, we'll be able to buy things, but not now. I don't feel like I succeeded that much today. This was rough in general. Where's the... No. Where's the bed? Wabo, you did it. An Agumon came to the city. He started a business over there. Hopefully more Digimon will be like him. Prosperity rate of the current city is 1. It's far from how it used to look. Well, it doesn't seem like my dude's ready to sleep yet, so I guess we can just wander around. I think maybe we just need to go take a nap regularly. I forget. I swear there was a way that you can actually, like, stop for the night, but I thought it was like a box or something you'd have him sleep in. And my problem mostly boils down to my Gabumon is extremely weak. And so the best thing I can do is... Yeah, there we go. The best thing I can do is kind of try and raise his stats so he can, you know, maybe not one-shot. The Betamon, or the... I think it was Madoki Betamon. Okay, where's bed? That's an hour. Okay. Oh, is it here? No. There's like something around here. It's a trash can. At 24 hours a day. Okay, so this is telling me about the hours, which is useful. Yeah, get up in the morning, sleep at night. Some of the opposite. But where do I sleep? Oh no. Oh, we just do it from here, from the menu. I know you can also, like, abuse your Digimon and have them sleep wherever. But... Well, you can abuse your Digimon by, like, keeping them up or scolding them, doing weird stuff like that. And you can actually get, like, weird extra evolutions by doing so. I don't remember all the formula, but some of them get, like, strangely arcane. So, I think what I'm going to do is probably just give this guy a bunch of strength. I would like to... Oh, right, we have... Well, we have a mushroom. We're gonna go get the meat. If I remember it, training makes them hungrier, which is a bit of a problem because, boy, I don't have enough food to... I do not have enough food to keep them perpetually hungry. So yeah, I guess we gotta go find that Wormmon. We might also be able to just buy meat here. Okay, find mushrooms. Yeah. Though we might just have to go foraging for mushrooms and fight some Betamon. I'll just have to come back and rest and hopefully not get injured, because that makes everything trickier. I don't remember. Yeah, so I got into this game years ago. I mean, years ago, cripes. This is like 20 years ago. More? More. One of my neighbors was the only kid on the block that had a PlayStation 1. Everybody else had had Nintendo systems. I don't necessarily know why. We just all ended up gravitating towards Nintendo. It's probably because of Smash Brothers. Like, that was just, like, so good that it was kind of inevitable. Yeah, the problem is that Thundercloud freaking hurts. I mean, a lot of these hits do. The problem is, my guy just does, like, a really awkward windmill. And barely does any damage. And so, like, if I can corner him, I can just beat him to death because they get stunned. And can't do anything. And so I can knock him out of it. And so actually this camera angle works really well because it makes for a much smaller environment. However, please don't just sit there. I know they get tired. There we go. And then we can do Blue Buster, which is just finishing move. Every Digimon has a finishing move. I don't remember if it's signature to the monster if you can swap it out. But it does do big damage, so it's good stuff. Please don't get injured again. Didn't. Okay, good. But, so the friend with the PS1, we went over to his place at one point, and he was just playing this while we were hanging out. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever, because the Digimon TV show had just come out. Rockslide, Block the Road. I think we clear that eventually. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know, I adored the Digimon TV show. It had just come out. Everybody had picked up Digivices, and I think I had a Patamon toy, but I had no idea they'd come up with a like, PS1 game. I don't know if this is a good idea. Drill tunnel. I know it's one of the better ways that you can get stat training in. Though I should probably get a shopkeeper first. I just want to look around for a second. Because yeah, I think you can specifically... Oh, yeah, I don't want to fight a Goblin Mom yet. I know if you go in there, you can do, like, you can help a Dremojimon carry rocks around, and it's good stat training, and also opens up a shortcut to a new zone. But, we're kinda weak. Yeah. Because I have one more healing floppy. Or one? I have two more healing floppies? One or two. What I need to do is find the Wormmon in the area. Okay, I think the Vegemon are death. I think you can fish here, but I don't remember fishing being a good idea. I also don't think I can fish yet, is the other one. Maybe. Okay. Get a rod. You'll get a sub-menu with a fishing icon. Click on it, bait with X. Select food that you have. Yeah, I'll leave that for later. I don't think we have a rod. I can buy things at the vending machine. Meat is 300 bits. Digimushroom 600. What? Got a medium MP from that. Okay. Oh, I do actually have the fishing sub-menu. Oh, we do have 2 healing items. Medicine, bandage, Digimon. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna leave it alone. I don't remember if fishing is good or not. It probably is, I just don't know if I'm good at it. But yeah, so he was playing this, I thought this was awesome, and I more or less convinced him to let me play on an alternate save file, so, you know, I could give it a shot and enjoy it too. And, you know, ultimately, I had a very good time with it. Hey, random Digimushroom hanging out there. What happened though was that, like, on my first save file, I just kind of bumbled through everything, not really knowing what I was doing. I ended up getting, like, a metal Mamemon in one go. Which made this, you know, neighbor friend jealous. So he ended up yoinking my save file, to play for himself instead. Because the Metal Mamemon start was, like, a big boost. And he was able to, like, clear a decent chunk of the early game with that save file. I was jealous because it's like, oh, you know, I wanted that. Huh. There are engraved letters here. No one's here, go home. Someone living here. If that's something you get into at night. Can we go this way? I think we can. Kunemon's bed, there we go. This is what I was hoping for. The main question is, oh, Kunemon versus Wormmon. Oh well. I'm hungry. Give food. That's good. Let's fight. Uh-oh. I always get Kunemon and Wormmon mixed up. They're, pretty similar. Okay, so we're kind of wounded and we're not that strong. Oh, gosh. And if we're lucky, we can just kind of... Oh, boy. We're gonna have to hope for the best here. I think I can also just reload, but sucker hurts. And is blocking a lot of my shots. The problem is I need this guy as the shopkeeper. So I can get access to healing items. And I don't have many of these. But we're pretty close to getting our finishing move. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if I can actually reload. Because at this point, it's do or die. I might have a save state that I can immediately load to. Load state. I should have load stated before this. Oh, it's fine. Because if it hadn't knocked me out of the finishing move, I think we would have maybe had a chance. I don't remember what happens when they perish. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I have gone back after that whopping defeat. Also, Wormmon is not the shopkeeper. I forgot. Wormmon gets us access to the bridge, which isn't really that helpful. We need Betamon, which is in the jungle, I think so. Let's see. So what do we do? So I've done a very bit of like a small amount of grinding for Gabumon. The problem is I only have one bit of meat left. And all we have left is Sonic Jab. So we can actually learn some things here if we get lucky and find them. A lot of battle techniques, but good luck finding out who has them. Unless I want to look things up. Yeah, only have one piece of meat left. That limits us dramatically. One option we do have, haven't considered this, is we could actually go for more fighting. We have access to consistent healing. Oh, I guess I haven't fought the Agumon yet. At least not in the save branch. I don't know what your call does. Ooh, got a block. I think I might as well just, like, yell encouragement at it. Because we want it to be as aggressive as possible. I don't mind trading blows. That's a positive gain for me. We have a lot more HP than it. And the sooner we get them locked down, the better. Come on, beat them up. One more hit and we're good. Ouch. Looks like the Agumon is... Damn it. Looks like the Agumon is tired, though it still had space for a quick blaster. I wonder if it actually would have been easier if I started with an Agumon. So we don't get any stat points, but we get 100 bits. Not really useful. Okay. So the Agumon works the bank. Which means that, yeah, no matter what, it would have been an Agumon. Because, yeah, if I had started with an Agumon, I could have actually learned that shot from it. But it's okay. Alright, and to save myself time in the future, I'm going to use and abuse save states kind of aggressively here. Let's see if we can find some more mushrooms. If we are out of meat... Is that a mushroom? No. Yeah, if we're completely out of meat, then we have no choice but to... rely on a supply of mushrooms. And I might fight some Betamon here. See what I can get. So we could go into the drill tunnel. It does have stuff in it. Good stat gain. Main problem is possibly hungry. I think I might leave it for later. I think you also have to fight the Dramojamon, which is tricky. Now we could try and fight a some Betamon here. I wonder if there's like a quick save button that I can do. Is there a mushroom here? No. There's also the weird Vegemon. I don't remember if they're dangerous. Because I know the Betamon can be harmful. Yeah, screw it. Let's just fight a couple. Because I know they can drop recovery chips. And if we can just chase them down. There we go. If we can just kind of chase him down before it can start hitting me with any of its big lightning moves, we're actually in a really good spot. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, this seems to be going reasonably well. Just one, maybe two more hits. Come on, buddy. I feel tacky for just yelling your call at it over and over and over again. Okay, definitely one more hit. Please, before it hits me with a big lightning. Damn it. Come on. Don't make me waste my time. There we go. That actually was very clean compared to the last couple of Betamon fights we've had. That's some good stats too, actually. Alright. Because I think we use up less stamina and hunger fighting things. And yeah, the more Digimushrooms we can get our hands on, probably the better. I mean, we're at 3. That's something. You need to go to the bathroom? No. It feels like I'm taking care of a toddler. You need to go to the bathroom? You sure? No. All right. 5 minutes later, needs to go to the bathroom. God. Not just that, immediately needs to, like, just shit itself. But yeah, we can kind of pugilize here. I wonder how item respawns are handled. Is it a per day basis, or is it something more consistent? Because this is one of those that I could actually, like, run back and forth, hit some screen transitions, and get the mushrooms to respawn. Ooh. Just tanked the hit. That's the good stuff. We might want to go rest after this fight. They're just staring each other down. Technically good for getting my finisher kit in. If I can pull that off. I don't think this thing... Oh, it does have a melee move. It's the tail flip. Nope, now we're dazed. Alright, 2 more. I don't know what determines when they do the stare at the sky and feel weird about self. Well, didn't get the finisher in. Well, that's good enough. Yeah, I think we'll go heal after this fight. It dropped something, and we get a bunch of bits. Dropped a small recovery. I need those pretty badly. Because yeah, as it stands, there's no easy way for me to get those. I don't think there's any way for me to get those apart from fighting Betamon. I always get stuck on that Koromon as I go by. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna fight the Kunemon today. The problem to some degree, mostly... Gotta go to the bathroom? Nope. Might have to go to the bathroom after we take a nap, though. I mean, I guess I could try and fight the Dramodramon. I think I'd want a champion for that, though. We might be able to get a champion in this video, if I'm not rushing too hard, or if I don't, like, dawdle too much. Now, we've got a plethora of mushrooms. Oh, don't need to go to the bathroom. I got a plethora of mushrooms that I could go for. We could try and fight one of the weird corrupt Vegemon. I'll just refresh that save state. Yeah, do we want to just keep fighting the Betamon? It's not a bad idea. Because the stats are good, and... Oh, resting only gave me a little bit back. That's okay. Yeah, the stats are good, and the extra bits, and the extra bits and the chance of getting small recoveries is going to be helpful, because having just a supply of healing items on me more or less means I can tank my way through most boss fights, even if I don't have the stats for it. Ooh, that's the hit. Come on, buddy, what are you doing? A staring contest. Betamon lost. Are you kidding me? Whoever designed this, like, just absolutely must have had a field day programming the fight logic. Yeah, let's just randomly have them chill out for a while, do nothing. It might be like a brains thing, it might be like a discipline thing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of mechanics in this. Yeah, gotta press the shoulder buttons. But it works. Let's see if it drops anything good. Please. I mean, money is nice. Now, stat points. And we gotta go back to the bathroom. Boy, the early game on this is tough to get around. Oops, wrong way. On the flip side, that is kind of what makes it charming. Like, I honestly think Digimon World 1 is the reason why I adore incremental games and hate open world games. And like a lot of other things. Like, weirdly enough, okay, right, we're gonna take a nap. Weirdly enough, like, this game is responsible for so many of my preferences. It's an open world game, kind of, sort of, but it's not big or overly expansive. It's just the right level of, like, wandering around while not being huge. You know, all the areas are as big as they need to be and nothing more. Let's see if we can go get some more mushrooms. Might be some other things that I should go for in the process. But, you know, you can go in kind of any direction, explore. Every boss fight is meaningful, more or less, because it gives you somebody new to add to your town. The sheer amount of, like, character build variety, well, obviously limited based on the time. Like, there's still just a ton of different Digimon to play around with. Whoops, don't want to get into a fight unless I have to. I don't have many resources. The music is delightfully iconic. Admittedly, that might just be me being biased. And, like, there are definitely long stretches of just nothing going on. But especially, like, File City, the music around there just, like, sends me back to my childhood every time. And that's, I don't know, it's nice. Yeah, because I could fight the Betamon, I could try fighting a Vegemon. Might be able to beat the Kunemon at this point. But we're gonna look around for other things, too. Because I think I can go down here, because this is how I cross the bridge. I don't know if it's the right time, though. We might have to go kill some time. Get lucky. Sometimes this area actually has, like, good stuff in it. Well, it's got a Digimushroom. Only one. Hey, are you a human? I'm Sealamon, the fish Digimon. Did you come to see me? Yeah, we looked all over. Aha, is that so? The bridge upstream is broken, you want to go across, right? I see, fine, I'll help you. This might have been a mistake. Now walk on our heads, don't worry. Okay, here we go. And we've left Hench behind. This world needs more teamwork. Let's meet again. Well, we've now gained access to Tropical Jungle. Which is good, except for how do I get back? Is that a... No, it's not a Rappymon. Rappies are from, Oh, MP vending machine. Oof. Oh, a bridge. Yeah, it's the other side of the bridge. I don't know if we can fix it, though. Or is it just automatically fixed now that we've seen it? I don't think so. Wait, it's just fixed now. Okay, that's nice. We didn't even see it broken. I've already fixed it. Alright, well, we also haven't tried fighting the Palmon. The weird variant, not Palmons. Oh, Munchamon, so this one isn't violent. Oh, Senorita. Oh, no, it is. Well, let's see how we do against a freaky, demented penguin thing. It's got a lot of HP. However, it did fire an icicle. We might actually be able to learn from that. Problem is, It definitely has more HP. It's got better stats. Ugh. Fighting this penguin might literally be more work than it's worth. Oh yeah, we're running. I don't think poison lasts, but I definitely don't want to try and fight something while being poisoned. Yeah. Battle conditions clear after a battle. Ooh. There is a Digimushroom. Yeah, the Munchamon just looked like kind of NPC-ish. She was just hanging out there. It wasn't coming after me. It was just watching me go. Medium recovery. I mean, that's nice. Yeah, the problem is this area is harder. What else do we have? Well, we're in the mangrove region, which I think is where Betamon is. I just don't know where Betamon would be. Maybe if we get lucky, we find it immediately. Alright. We're not in the best of states. Oh, but you know what we do have? Cheats. Save state 3. Something came back to life. Huh? I used to live in the city. You smell like the city. Wow. It's scary. I left the city and lost my memory, but thanks to you, I remember everything now. I'm going back to the city, okay? But, of course, I'm sure the city's now more lively than before. Really? Alright, I'll try my best. Wow, okay, that was easy. Thought I'd have to fight it. Okay, and then we have Madoki Betamon, but I think we want to leave that alone. In general, I think we probably don't want to be here. At least I seem to have a bunch of Digimushrooms that I can go for. I should watch like a speed run of this at some point. I bet that would be enlightening as far as like routing and which things are actually worth pursuing. Definitely don't want to go after Centauramon. That would wreck me. Probably. I do want him. Medicine is nice. Oh, definitely not going that direction. I think in general our best thing to do is grind stats, go into the drill tunnel, fight things. Mostly fight Betamon. Where does this go, though? I'm just reconstructing this whole dang map in my head, because it's been years. I just don't remember if the... I just don't remember which enemies are actually harder or not. I think I'll get Boulder once we've got a champion in tow. I mean, especially if I get an ultimate in tow. I mean, I guess we could fight one of these suckers. Because we can always run away. Aruramon. You gonna fight me? Yerp. If I don't get completely wrecked. We're a little wounded. Oh boy. At least running away is like weirdly easy. I forgot that. Now obviously we've taken HP damage, but considering our food limitations, I'm kind of fine wandering around a little bit and looking for Digimushrooms, sustaining some damage while we do so. Nice to know, though, that I can probably run away as soon as I get into a combat if I don't want to do it. We need Wormmon to open that up, but that actually would be good. Or not Wormmon, Kunemon. I always get the two mixed up. It's literally the same... ooh. Happy Mushroom. I know that has benefits, but I might just end up selling it, because we are very poor. Maybe not. Because we're poor, but we don't need money deeply right now. Sometimes there's another one over there. I don't know if there's another reason to talk to Sealamon after this. I don't think he can join the town. I think it just is there. Unless I'm completely wrong, I have no idea. I really do want to play more games like this, where you kind of just dropped in the middle of the world. You have to like build things up bit by bit, with minimal explanation or direction. Just good luck, have fun, don't die, kick ass. And so yeah, you're wandering around, exploring the world, grabbing resources, and recruiting like, ooh. Nope, can't go in there yet. Not that we want to. I think that's Edamon's house. Oh, there was a mushroom there. Unfortunately, the way this works is on screen transition, it loads whether or not an item is present. So I think that mushroom is probably gone. Nope. But yeah, the running around and like, yeah, there's something to do with this too, maybe? Oh no, is there a boss fight that happens in that spot? Might be. Look at how the tree has been unplugged. I never actually picked up on that detail when I was younger. Because yeah, I honestly cannot think of... Ooh. Yeah, it's late enough in the day that some other Digimon are out. I could try... Rats, grumble grumble. The Kunemon. Well, I guess Wormmon actually has eyes now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so it does not have much for HP. The main question is how much damage does it do? Come on, buddy. Ooh, poison is not happy. Nah, this ain't worth it. We can do enough damage, it's just out aggroing me. Which means that, yeah, maybe I should actually level up my Digimon's brains. He's hungry. All you've been doing is getting your butt kicked. Why are you hungry? I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, I suppose we could just go to sleep. We're going to do a quick cursory glance around this area. Just to see if there's any items hanging out. I don't think this area really has many. Any? And we can just sleep here. Which is confusing. Yeah, I might as well save constantly. I mean, I have a secondary save system via the save states. Now, did that heal me? It did. Huh. If the Kunemon didn't despawn, they'll probably despawn after this. Okay. So, we have enough food at this point that I could probably do some things. We might as well fight a couple of times, because there should be 2 Betamon here. So let's beat them up now that we know we can safely do so. Or mostly safely do so. Mostly. Dang, that move hurts. Rough when they keep getting the block. Ow, you serious? Yeah, that one shot is brutal. Which means to some degree it would actually be really useful to try and learn it. But I think I have to have... I mean, I definitely have to have a different Digimon for that one. There we go. Don't think we're going to want to do another fight in case they pull out the double shot, like this sucker did. At least it dropped a healing item. And yeah, I think we can go fight that Kunemon. Grudge match it, take it out. Let's see, no mushroom. Oh, we need to go to the bathroom. And we can get our 3 meat, and we'll have a decent amount of food. Not enough for us long term. But it's better than nothing, and we can probably go spend money at Betamon. I do feel kind of, I don't want to say bad. Playing this game for the first time in years, I still remember some things. Like, luckily, the location of Betamon. Wait, did that give me 3 pieces of meat? 5 pieces of meat. Yo! I gotta imagine that, well, I mean, I absolutely do imagine playing this game for the very first time was kind of a magical experience, just nothing quite like it, the sheer sense of discovery and knowing nothing. What do you think of my shop? I'm not good at sales, but no one else is, so I must do it. Bring back lots of Digimon soon. Okay, so what can we buy? Not that I have much. Small recovery, meat. Jeez. Kind of practical for me to just get that. And if meat is 50, yeah, we can stock up. It means every Betamon is a whole extra small recovery floppy or 2 pieces of meat. That's going to sustain us more than anything else. I didn't see bandages, though, which is tricky, because we do need those. Because I don't know how to clear an injury otherwise. At least not without Centarumon, and we're not getting Centarumon anytime soon, probably. What if there's a way to boost Kunemon's healing? I don't know. Well, I think, do we just go fight a couple of Betamon on the way down to Kunemon? Do we... Actually, seeing as we have a decent amount of food, maybe I'd take some time to train my offense. Because I think right now I just don't do enough damage. I wish I knew what speed did. Because I don't think it determines how fast they move. My main thing is we just do 44 damage. Alright, looks like we can do another. There we go. That enough? And yeah, I have enough food so we can go places. Might as well get this guy up to like 150 strength. Yeah, looks like he's still good. Alright. So far, so good. Still hungry. You always gotta wait. If you go too fast, you actually waste time training when it's too hungry. Don't need to go to the bathroom? Looks like we're good. It's better to get the training in when it's still baby, but it is not sufficiently baby. I don't remember training on... I think, like, once you hit champion, it really isn't worth training anymore. Like, it's pretty locked in by that point. Makes it pretty difficult to... I think it makes it pretty hard to get a champion. Though I think it's still doable. Okay, so what else do we want to raise? My thing is, like... the fewer hits I can kill... or the fewer hits it takes to take something out, hopefully means less damage I take in the process. So I think we just keep training for a little while. We still good? We're still good. Okay, it's tired. So let's just wander off. Because it's about to become nighttime, so we can just go to bed. I don't think we want to fight a beta, or a Kunemon. But it might as well kill time until the clock ticks over to nighttime. We go to sleep right next to regular Kunemon. And hopefully we beat it up. Because it'd be nice to open up the passage to the bridge, just to save us a little bit of time. Also, nice to know that there is, in fact, a toilet nearby. Even if we don't need it / aren't going to use it. Sometimes there's a mushroom there. I might as well check Kunemon's area and Sealamon. Because sometimes they have mushrooms. This is kind of a bust as far as, like, mushroom availability goes. Really now? Well, we do have one more piece of meat. Yeah, it's exhausted and still hungry. Uh-oh. Yeah, the problem with being hungry is we might need to go rushing for a toilet. Lucky, it's just tired. Okay, do we check the northern path too? I mean, yeah. I hate to be tacky, but it is one of those. There it is. Yeah, tacky killing time looking around and scavenging, but on the flip side, we do need it. Don't think we have anything here. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's go take a nap next to Kunemon. There we go. Because this way we will wake up nice and refreshed, full health, and should be able to just fight the sucker. It also gives us a very convenient save point. So does that mean each day is about 15 minutes in real time? I think so. Kunemon? Buddy? There it is. Give food. Mushroom. Okay. So Kunemon does a decent amount of damage, but I've scaled my strength up a bunch. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, we are going to have to use those recovery items. However, it's such a small arena. Oof. It's such a small arena, it's not going to be able to run away from me. If we get lucky and Goblimon goes full aggro, we can just kind of beat it in a corner. It doesn't feel like my offensive stats are particularly effective here. And I was expecting doubling my strength would actually do something meaningful. Oop, he's out of it. But and got back into the game just when he needed. Yeah, we might actually be able to get through this without using too many recovery items. Ooh, that's rough though. Yeah, I don't remember how you fix that. I think you just wait. Uh-oh. Shoot him. I think we want to wait until we've turned back before I use Blue Blaster. Not the best, but good damage. And yeah, we trigger our attack just a little faster than them most of the time. Alright. Like 3 more hits and we're good unless it blocks one. Ow. The fear is that that'll... Oh no! That one transforms us, I think. Okay, 2 more. Ow. I was wondering if it was overkill to use the extra recovery items. It has not been. Oh, he's toast. His brain's gone. Ow. That's okay, we have so many of these. Got it. Just cost us a lot of recovery floppies. It's fine. Eventually, well, actually, it paid for itself. Gripes. Or Kunemon drop. An MP chip. Those are nice. This isn't good. What should I do? Come to the city and work off what you ate. Okay, I'll do that. I'm an insectoid Digimon named Kunemon. Nice meeting you. Kunemon joins the city. Yeah, so I think chips... Yeah, boost max MP level by 500. Which, like, might actually just be worth using early. If only because it... Well, I mean, do we want to try? How wounded are we? We could try fighting a Vegemon. Red Vegemon. I'm gonna eat it. Eat what? Me? Hench? Oof, that's big damage. We do a lot of damage to it, though. Which is kind of nice. Compared to Kunemon, where we were only doing 40, this actually is kind of doable. I like how it just, like, starts running away from me. As though that's gonna help it. So actually, the red Vegemon are pretty doable. It probably has some nasties that I don't want to have to deal with. I'm not so sure about that, actually. Drop to Super Carrot. Freaking sick. I guess I should probably save state at this point. I don't remember. I think Super Carrot gives, like, int? Boost training effect. Ah, boost happy but risky. I forget what risky ends up meaning. Need to go to the bathroom? No. Oh, you know, we might as well fight the Betamon. We've saved recently, we're in a good spot. Yeah, I think we might actually want to hunt Vegemon. I mean, the Betamon are mostly not too bad. We just don't do nearly as much damage to them. They must have a higher defense. Ouch. I might as well chuck a recovery at it. Even if we get out of this one, we'll probably have to do one more. Yep, that was a good call. Because I think we'll go back and rest after this one. But yeah, the Vegemon giving 500 bits means we definitely want to come back and pugilize them. And we probably want to go pick up some more recovery items. Wow. That's a windfall and a half right there. If 3 Digimushrooms. Eventually we're not going to need them. Like once we're up to the big sirloin or whatever huge meat options we get. But at least now. Damn. Dude. I'm just high rolling on mushrooms at the moment. Nope. Not sure if we want to do this one. So the problem is, we only have so much MP. I don't think we have enough to fight this guy. Luckily, we can just run away instantly. I don't remember if there's a limitation that prevents you from running. Probably is. I guess the one downer is it probably costs us some time and a screen transition. But I'm not racing at the moment. Anything over here? No. So I guess let's do a bit of training, then go pick up our daily meat? Or did we already? No, we have not picked up our daily meat. Yeah, so what do we want to raise? I mean, honestly, if MP is somewhat of our limitation... we could just raise that. Okay, well, that's the end of that. Was gonna do more. Yeah, so how long do we have to go before we hit a champion? Oh, you know what throws it off a little bit is that they started as rookie. And so that does limit... that does limit them a bit. Oh, and I can't get anything here. Let's just go in. So normally when you start as baby and then up to in training, that takes like a couple of days. Okay, so we want to move over the medium recovery, the restore, and the medicine. Happy mushroom and the super carrot. Because we don't need those immediately. I might be able to sell them, but I don't know if I need to. I mean, considering we know red Vegemon are good payout with almost no downside. Okay, so how much meat? Just 3 meat. Alright, let's go stock up on stuff. I mean, we have a goofy amount of money now, at least compared to where we were at. So, more meat is good. More healing potions is good. MP floppies actually aren't that expensive. Okay. Buy as much meat as I can carry. I don't remember what the maximum stack size is. Okay. So if we check my Digimon, he is kind of hurt. We could rest, but I think it's getting later on in the day, so I think we just do a little bit of training. It's like midday. I don't know. I'll wait until we get tired before I rest. The question is, what do I raise? So it can also go here. That's a decent amount of MP. Because having an amount of MP means, yeah, we can fight more. The other thing I could try and shoot for is like having 100 in each stat. Well, I guess I'm gonna go for kind of an all-rounder. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this now. Main thing is Digimon really doesn't like it. That increases its discipline. There we go. Okay, so now its MP is pretty high. Reason why I want to use that now is because Digimon live for like 15 days. Okay. Wait, no, we don't need to do this. They live for 15 days. Since this one started at day 1, skipping the baby and in training. Yeah, skipping the baby and in training phase, this one's gonna live longer. So I'm just gonna try and get all of its base stats up to 100 at least. I know I could, I could probably do a little bit of looking, and plan it out and see if we can get it enough stats. Oop. Now it's hungry again, but not so hungry. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Doesn't yet. We could try and plan it out so we can get a ultimate. We have give it all you got new orders, and we've got 100 in every stat. I think that's enough. I could do some more training, but I don't think we need to. What was I talking about with this game before we fought the Kunemon? I mean, mostly just getting into it. I think I was talking about my friend, just like 45 minutes ago, but to finish the story of like what got me into this originally, yeah, it was, playing it at my friend's house. Then he took my save file, but that was okay because I ended up moving away like a year later, if even. It might have even been sooner than that. And after we moved, I'd finally convinced my parents to, they wouldn't let me get a PlayStation 1, but they definitely let me get a, might just be Kunemon, which might be okay. I could probably fight a Kunemon at this point. Oh, we are still hurt though, and we haven't gotten our MP back. Yeah, so it's probably not worth it. But luckily it's bedtime. Let's go over by the area transition. I don't know what's in Kunemon's bed once it's cleared out. But yeah, so I finally convinced my parents to, just do Kunemon. Oh, he's hungry. It's okay, we can get in the morning. But yeah, convinced my parents to finally get a PS2. I think it's because my brother and I had seen Dynasty Warriors at a friend's house and thought it looked cool. And then, also Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance at the same friend's house. And so, like, both of those were enough that we could convince my parents to pick up a PS2. We also needed a DVD player because DVDs were becoming a thing. And VHS was very much on its way out. So it's like, okay, the PS2 can play games and... yeah, the PS2 can play games and it can play DVDs. And way cheaper than an actual DVD player at the time. Or at least, like, reasonably affordable. And so it was kind of an easy thing to convince my parents to pick up. So it's only 18 for this attack. So we can actually attack a hell of a lot of times. Ouch. Ow. That's not so bad. And as part of that, I don't remember what I'd ordered it through, but it might have been eBay, like early eBay or something else, but I'd bought a used copy of Digimon World 1 that way. And then also Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, can you fight both? Oh. I think it just runs away, though. I don't remember double battles. There definitely are in Digimon World Next Order, since you have two. I honestly kind of prefer this, though. Just having one Digimon to quote-unquote manage. Oof. Poison's gonna suck, but it's worth it. Because this guy is worth 5 small recovery chips. Oh boy. And so, like, I can lose quite a lot here. Ow. That's so silly. I do like the fact that, yeah, your Digimon just can randomly turn into the old, like, Tamagotchi sprite. Damn it. Come on, buddy. There we go. That didn't hurt us too bad. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that actually was, like, I think it came pre-scratched, because I usually take extremely good care of my discs. The, I guess final part of the story isn't really Digimon, but for whatever reason, it was delivered in the middle of Hurricane Sandy? No, not Sandy. Maybe it was Sandy. It was the hurricane that hit, North Carolina in, like, 2000 and I was in 7th grade? Yeah, I was in 7th grade at the time. Which put me about 13, so yeah, 2003, 2004, somewhere in there. But it was the one that, like, really hit North Carolina kind of bad at the time. That specifically had, like, flooded a lot of the beach town, or the beachfront areas, oceanfront areas, and became kind of a problem. But we had a lot of, like, heavy wind and rain where we were, because I was in Chapel Hill at the time. And so, I just remember, you know, watching the storm roll in and being like, yeah, this is, you know, this is kind of crazy. Look at the trees whipping around. Look at the rain coming down. And then just, like, the mailman shows up, runs to our door, and drops off Digimon World 1. I was just like, I honestly feel guilt that I'd ordered this at this moment. I could have waited. I could have waited. But I mean, nice of them to drop it off all the same. Also, hey, we seem to actually be doing kind of well here. I don't know when my Gabumon's going to digivolve. Probably in a day or two. But we've actually got, like, a decent amount of stats here. The early game on this is rough, but, like, once you get over all of your stats over a little bit, it gets a lot easier. Yeah, do we want to use a small recovery? Probably. Because, yeah, we might as well fight a couple of these. Okay, well, I think this is pretty much it. I could go back and do some more, do a little bit of training, fight some more stuff. Fight some more stuff, maybe see if I can get this guy to evolve. That'd be lovely. The big one is probably looking up and trying to figure out where I can find Digimon to learn moves from. Unfortunately, they only learn moves from enemies when they've either seen the move or fought an enemy that has that move. I don't remember exactly. And so if there are no Digimon that have the moves I want, I'm very much out of luck and have to just deal with slapping things for a while. And that's okay. Like, we've gotten to the point where slapping has become kind of practical, and, you know, we're not sustaining too much damage anymore. And so we can get through, yeah, Vegemon, Madoki Betamon, and so on and so forth, and we actually have enough money to sustain us. I think even just having that supply of healing items has made this extremely easy in comparison. Anyway, I'd love to play more of this game. It really does depend on where this video lands, you know, performance-wise and whatnot. I hate to have my life determined by algorithms. If it's one of those where, like, most people don't want to see it, I might just put this up as a members-only thing eventually and, like, keep playing the game. Because I adore Digimon World 1. I've always wanted to have a series on it. Even if it's one of those that I have to, like, do a... Ooh, we blocked the big hit. That's good. Even if it's one of those where I have to do, like, a super cut of the whole game. You know, after doing, like, a big, long members-only series or something. Because that wouldn't be the worst idea, barring everything else. Because... there's just something special about this game that has never been replicated. Ooh. Paralyzed? I haven't seen that one before. I'm just gonna toss this. Oops. Well, screwed that one up. And honestly, could have just waited for one more hit. Oh well. That paid for itself. Because yeah, I'd like to see what's at the end of this game, and also it is somewhat a career goal of mine to at least feature every Digimon game. I don't think I would do a full series on Digimon Adventure 2, at least not like a full recorded one. It's a big, long dungeon crawler. And I think that would just be a bit much. What do we want to raise? Get damage up to 200? Wouldn't take too long. Still not hungry, eh? It makes my life easy. I think maybe we start working on defense next. Just so we take less damage. It feels like it's not as hungry. Really? Buddy, I don't know what's happened, but you seem to be handling this all a lot better. Not hungry? Just poop. Fair enough. But yeah, even just this video, you know, the rough start. You know, honestly, the weird part is the rough start makes it charming. It's the, I can barely do anything. And then getting over that initial hump is just like, yeah, now I can do stuff. Now the world is not my oyster, but I definitely have a lot more access to it than I did earlier. And that makes it charming and exciting because now it feels like things have opened up a bunch. And I'm going to spend time in training because I want to make use of the potential stat gains here. Oop. I don't know if that did anything. Hard to tell. Oh, it did. Maybe I just pressed button too fast. Okay. And now he is tired, but that's fine too. And we might even get to the point where I can fight one of those penguins. Maybe. Though I think I'm probably going to wait until we get to champion stage. Then we go do drill tunnel stuff. Because clearing the well, getting access to the drill tunnel and the hauling mini game, what do I call it, a mini game side quest, would get me access to, I think, a fair bit of stats, a lot of money. We still tired, boy. Was not expecting that. And then, I don't know, let's just go train for the last, like, a little bit. And then call it a day. Yeah, I think defensive 200 is a good goal. Hopefully we'll take the edge off of a lot of combat. And, I mean, I'd be nothing short of extremely delighted if I got another Metal Mamemon. But I'm not betting on it. Well, seems like it's fine. We want to wait until he's sleepy. There it is. I swear that sounds like good afternoon. And yeah, it seems to be every 15 minutes on the dot, which is great. Okay, well, at this point, I'm going to leave us here. I adore this game, want to play more of it, will probably do so. Oh, did I forget to get the meat? It doesn't matter as much, but I think I did. The thing is, meat is only 50 bits. That's like a fight against a Modoki Betamon. Maybe two. I swear some Modoki Betamon have given me 150 bits for some reason. But the Vegemon is like 10 meat right there, so I'm really not hurting for food anymore. Anywho, I guess with all this said, if I do continue on with this sooner than later, it's probably going to be kind of an inconsistent thing. Maybe once a week, maybe less often. Maybe whenever I find time for it, because I really truly do want to see the end of this game. And yeah, I do also want to feature every single big mainline Digimon game. Especially because the new one looks really good. Like, really good. They'd shown me like a little bit of Time Stranger. It was like 8 years ago. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Time Stranger at the time. It was like Cyber Sleuth 3 or something to that extent. It looked incredibly good. And I can only imagine it's going to look so much better. You know, well, it's going to be so much better now that they've put some more effort into it, hopefully. And I think this time we actually get to go to the digital world, which is very much something I'm looking forward to. But for now, at least, I might as well say Digimon World is not available anywhere. If you get lucky, you can find a used copy somewhere, but it's pretty rare. I like hunting for old used games, and I have not actually seen much of the Digimon games available. I don't know what their price is, or if it's just like low availability. But if you collect old games, this is definitely one of the harder ones harder ones to find unless you just rely on eBay or some other like reselling service. It's genuinely worth it though. Like if you like monster collection games, if you like weird incremental games, or if you like Digimon, I would very much say this is a must play game in the series. It's time. So what did we get? You can look these things up beforehand and try and like predict what evolution you're gonna get. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. I always loved this Digivolution where it's it strips down to the wireframe. Are you kidding me? What? Are you kidding me? How? I have made no care mistakes. What happened? What did I do? What? No! I got punked. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, don't subscribe. I don't need your judgment.